is one mountain called as Himalaya. So there is a Jambu Dvipa. Whenever we do the puja, Jambu Dvipe Bharat Varshe Bharat Khande Bharat Deshe, we say that. So this is the Jambu Dvipa, which is very close, or the next was like the Sumeru mountain is there. In that Sumeru mountain, the periphery of that like the Sumeru mountain is the Jambu Dvipa, and the next one is then it is one of the Dvipa is called as a Laksha Dvipa also. That is not a Laksha Dvipa where our island is there. It was like near to the India, near to the Bharata. So these are the different Dvipas are there. 7 Dvips were there, and Maharaj Sagara made the division of that. You can read this thing in Srimad Bhagavatam in the 5th canto. There is a description is mentioned in there.
Not able to hear you, Prabhu.
Sorry.
Yeah, your screen froze, Prabhu. We are not able to hear.
One question, Prabhu. How can we correlate this Jambudvipa Bharatavarsha to actually the physical earth, Prabhu?
Physical part. It is. It is now. It is. This is the knowledge part. We can just like understand first. This is like there are certain things which we have not seen it.
Yeah.
There are the different grahas are. So one should understand the Vedic cosmology. How, like the people, the material scientists, they are talking about like the scientific cosmology. But here, like the Bhagavatam cosmology is different.
Okay.
Which is very much we can explore it, and where we are right now and where we have to go. Like the Vedic cosmology says that just like we are there in Jambu Dvipa, Bharatavarsha, Bharatakhand, and far away we have to go. Just like from this one anda crossing to the spiritual world. So it is. So that's why the Bhagavatam explains about cosmology, and it is part of that. It is like there are different Puranas explains about the cosmology. Skanda Purana explains, like Padma Purana explains. As is like the first Brahma Samhita, first 32 shlokas explains about that. Now, which we sing, Chintamani Prakarasatma Sukalpa Vriksha Lakshavriteshu Sarupa. It is a description of the spiritual world. But before that, in the fifth chapter of the Brahma Samhita, which only one chapter we are accessible, but there are 100 chapters were there. 100 chapters are there in Brahma Samhita. In that, only 5th chapter, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu really got it. And in that 5th chapter only, we are singing only this spiritual world glorification. But before that, there are 28 shlokas are there, which is describing the material world, how it has been created. In that also the cosmology is there. How Shambhu glance on Shambhu is a glance which has been carried by and then it is affecting this material world, and then the process of creation happens. Is in detail it has been mentioned that. So the Brahma Samhita, the first part of the Brahma Samhita is this one. About the cosmology.
Thank you.
26. Ashwatha sarva vrikshanam
Aswattha sarva vrikshanam
devarshinam cha narada
devarshinam
Devarshinam cha Narada
gandharvanam chitrartha
Gandharvanam Chitrartha
siddhanam kapilo muni.
Siddhanam Kapilo Muni.
Who has joined on the name of Padma Prohimata in his name?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I could not change my name, unfortunately, Prabhuji, so I'm just logging in with the same name as my wife, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
It's okay. So text 26, translation. Of all the trees, I am the banyan tree. And of all the sages, I am the demigods. I am Narada. Of the
Gandharvas.
Of the Gandharvas, I am Chitrartha. And among perfected beings, I am the sage Kapila.
Okay. So this is the story of the Chitraratha. You must be knowing it is like the Mahabharata story. The same Chitraratha, like the Gandharva. He was the famous Gandharva that. And Yakshas and the Gandharvas, like the Gandharvas are more godly. Yakshas are somewhat in that zone of like going to the demonic. But Gandharvas are not directly the demigods, but they are lesser than the demigods, but higher than the Yakshas somewhat, we can say. Like the Gandharvas are also more powerful living beings. So, and they are more inclined for the soft skills. They will be speaking very melodiously. Like Narad Muni was also a Gandharva initially. Narad Muni, you must have heard his story of Narad Muni was a Gandharva, and then he became a demigod or the Maharshi or the Rishi. There was a famous story. I will not narrate it here, but it was like this is the transformation. And Chitraratha was a famous Gandharva, and Vichitravirya and Chitraratha in this Mahabharata episode, this after the Vichitravirya, now after the Chitraratha became so powerful in this material world, the Gandharvas in the Gandharva Loka were criticizing that your same name Chitraratha is there in this world, in the material world, and he is becoming more powerful. So you are not that much powerful. To show his prowess, he attacked on the Chitraratha, and he defeated and he killed. So the same. So it's like Krishna says that I am that Chitraratha who is like the Gandharva, who is powerful, and then I am the Kapila, the son of Devavati, who is a propounder of the Bhagavata Sankhya, not atheistic like Kapila. And of the banyan tree, like of all the trees, I am the banyan. So it is like the big one. It is huge, which can give the shelter to many. And Krishna explains in the Ashcharyavat, in that shloka, in the second chapter, actually. Ashcharyavat Pashati Kashitena. In that, the analogy of the banyan tree is been mentioned. It's like a small seed is there, banyan, but it is like small seed is there of the banyan tree, and then people like this is like with the small seed. It is Ashcharya that how a small seed can make a huge tree. Like Krishna says that it is like the banyan tree is the most auspicious tree. There are certain trees which are very auspicious, like tulsi. It is a plant. Banyan and people tree is Vatavruksha or people ka vriksha. It is like very auspicious. No one or there is Audumbar Vriksha is there. No one can cut this Vriksha like this, or so many sinful reactions will be coming. The same is like the Krishna says that I am the most auspicious tree. Uchishravasas Ashwana
Uchishravasam Ashwanam
Vidhiman Amruto Bhavam
Vidhimamritodbhavam
Airavatam Gajendrana
Airavatam Gajendrana
Naranam Chanaradhipatam.
Naranam cha Adhipam.
You can read.
Of horses know me to be Uchaishrava, produced during the churning of the ocean of the nectar. Of lordly elephants, I am Airavata, and among men, I am the monarch.
So the Srava, which comes in uh, the story of the Garuda. The story of the Garuda, this Uchishrava comes. It's like the mother Diti and Aditi were having this fight, and Aditi was the right wing of the Kapila Muni, and then Kashyapa, and the Diti was the left wing. So, and Aditi wanted a son which will be overpowering. It's like thousands and millions of the Diti's sons. And she got the Garudadev. Garudadev, and in that is like the story goes like this. Is like the katha builds up, and Diti wanted to teach a lesson. It's like sometimes the Diti's sons used to play with the Garuda, and it was like the Diti's sons were the Nagas, and Aditi's son was Garuda, and the Nagas were in a big number, and the Garuda was alone only. So Nagas just thought that like we can just easily defeat the Garuda, but the Garuda was so powerful that thousands of the Nagas cannot do anything. So the Aditi, like the mother was in anxiety. Every day the Nagas were being defeated by the Garuda, and they were being beaten, and they used to cry in front of the mother. Mother, that Garuda beated me. The Aditi says that every time you cry, it is paining into my heart. Why can't you do something? Then the Naga says that we are small kids. You can do something. So the uh, Diti just thought of, I can make a plan. And then Diti and Aditi, purposefully Diti took Aditi and she showed, she's like, what I feel your eyesight is good or my eyesight is good. Better we can just think, or we can just challenge. So Diti showed Uchchishrava. Uchchishrava is the horse. The white horse was there. From a long distance, the Diti says, like, Aditi said that this white horse is there. I can just see the white horse. Then the Diti says, no, it is white horse, but you just saw that white horse with the black tail. Aditi says, no. It is the white horse with the white tail only. It was actually the white horse with the white tail, but Diti wanted to just play a trick. And then Diti says that, okay, now it is evening time. So the tomorrow morning only also the horse will be there. So we can just do one thing. Tomorrow morning we can go near to the horse, and whoever wins, that person will be the winner. But not like that. It is not a like actual game we can play like this. The winning person should do something for, unlike the losing person should do something for the winning. So the Aditi was very naive. Aditi asked that I can say anything. It was like the white horse with the white tail. I am damn confident. So whatever you say, I will do. So the Aditi says that if you lose, you will become my maid servant. How many days, how many months? It is not been known. It is not known. So the Diti told this thing to the Nagas in the evening, in the night, and says that immediately go to Uchchishrava's place where the horse is there and tie yourself to the tail of the Uchchishrava. So the tail will become the black. So the Nagas accepted because the mother was saying. And then the next time, next day, the Aditi saw it is a black tail. My God, how one day it can become like this? The Nagas wrapped themselves in such a way that it was like the black. And the Aditi was been defeated and she accepted, oh, now I will be becoming your maid. So by that, like the next, like the same day, she came to the home and says that now, Garuda, I am the maid of the Diti now. Then the Garudev asked, how many months? How many months? So it is not been told like that. Garudev says that, my God, how can you do like this? My mother can be a maid for lifelong. I will do something. And then the story goes like that. In the Gurudev goes to the Diti and Diti says that you can do anything for your mother. So you do one thing. Now it is Ayana wood pahad ke niche every day used to beat my sons. Now you do one thing. Like the Garuda says, I can do anything. You please bring me the pot of the Amruta, the nectar. And the nectar was there in the ocean and deep down into the ocean. And it was like many Rakshasas were capturing that, and Aditi wanted to become very effulgent with the drinking of the nectar, and she wanted to give the nectar to the poisonous snakes also, her own kids, so they can also become immortal. So like that it was the thing, and then the Garuda accepted the challenge, and then it was like I will not be explaining the full story. It was like Garuda told this whole episode to the Kashyapa Muni, and then like the Kashyapa Muni says that to achieve that pot of the nectar is next to impossible, because once who touches the pot, it's like he has like before going to that, there is one demon comes and he will be eating you. It's like there is a crocodile also is there. She will be asking the food. So then finally Garuda accepted the challenge and says that I am your son only. I will do all the necessary things, and to fly over it requires a good amount of energy. In one day you cannot do. She is asking the next day morning the nectar has to be there in her home. So the Garuda brought it, and in the meantime, when he was picking up the nectar pot, Indra got a news. The nectar was there in the custody of the Indra. So Indra threw an thunderbolt over the Garuda, and like that thunderbolt, the astra of the Indra was such a it was not acting on Garuda. Garuda just shrugged off his wings, and one of the feather only just fall down. This is like the great thunderbolt. Only one feather just fall off, and then the Garuda saw back and says, who threw something? It was like it was just itching on my body. So the Indra says that it is a thunderbolt. That whole my biggest weapon cannot do anything to you. Garuda says that this is, I feel it is not the biggest one. You can apply something more bigger. So Indra just worship and prayed to the Brahma and to get the Brahmastra. Brahma came and says that the Brahmastra also will not work on this person. Right now, he is on a mission. He is trying to serve his mother, and he is in that zone. So like nobody can stop him. So he is in that service attitude to serve his mother, and in such a desperation that this is like his power has become 1,000 times more. So the Indra came in front of Garuda Dev and says that somehow or other you don't take this Amruta pot, nectar pot, please. Then the Garuda says that I will be taking because it is the rescue reason for my mother. If I give it to her, my stepmother, she will rescue my real mother. So Indra says that I will make a plan for that. You just put it in her house. I will exchange it. It's like once your mother comes out, I will exchange it. And then Garuda in the morning goes and knock the door and says that it is your nectar pot, mother deity, and mother deity sees that, oh, it is really nectar, it is smelling also nectar. And she tells that Nagas, please have a drink of this. Make a drink of the nectar. The Naga, one of the Naga, delayed. Says that, just give me a few seconds, mom, I will be making it. And till that was like in meantime, the Garuda takes his own mother. And in that time only, the Indra comes in disguise and exchange the pots. Like the ordinary water was being kept in one of the same looking pot, and Indra steals that pot and keep it again back. So it was the way, like the Ucha Shrava made a difference here. Like the whole story of the glory of the Garuda Dev, we can see by the Ucha Shrava, the horse. Ayudhanam aham vajram
Ayuddhanam aham vajram
dhenunam asmi kamadhuk
Dhenunam kamaduk
prajanananas jasmi kandarpa
Jananaskasmi kandarpa
sarpanam asmi vasuki.
Sarpanamasmi vasuki.
Now the Sarpa and the Nagas are different. So the when the Nagas are coming, it is he will be explaining something else. Shesha. He will say that it is Ananta or Shesha. Please read.
Of weapons, I am the thunderbolt. Among cows, I am the Surabhi. Of causes of procreation, I am Kandarpa, the god of love. And of serpents, I am Vasuki.
Skandar Pakodi Kamani Avishesha Shobham Govind Madi Purusham Tamham Bhaja. So the Kandarpas, it is like the god of love. It is called as. So that also I am. By that everybody Kamadev. So that also I am. It's like where the mixture it happens, like who can love whom, that I decided. That I decided. Maybe it's like the Kamadeva's arrows are such sharp arrows. Materially, sometimes we see that how can this combination will happen, like the husband and wife, it is not like the perfect match, but they are liking each other. It is they like it. So it is like sometimes it has been seen that it has been the people say that it is like this match is not good. It is like the Kamadev or that particular person looks very beautiful in the eyes of that person. It's like one particular person, and he says that it's like I really love you. So it is the attraction between the man and woman, like way the Kamadev acts on, like the chemistry on that particular time, he acts over. And it is for a time being or for forever or for that lifetime, they are together. Anantastasmi naganam
Anantasmi naganam
varno yadashasmaham
varno yadasham aham
pitrinam aryanam chasmi
pitranam aryama tasmi
yama samyam tamam aham.
yama
Samyatam
samyatamaham. Of the many hooded Nagas, I am Ananta, and among the aquatics, I am the demigod Varuna. Of departed ancestors, I am Aryama, and among the dispensers of law, I am Yama, the lord of death.
प्रह्लादाश्चास्मि दैत्यानां
Prahladaschasmi daityanam
कालकालयतामहम्
kalah kalayam
Kalatam Tam Aham
मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रहम्
Mriganam Cha Mridendroham
वैनतेश्चं पक्षिणां
Vainashti Cha
Vainateshtam.
Pakshinam.
Among the Daitya demons, I am the devoted Prahlada. Among subduers, I am time. Among beasts, I am lion. And among birds, I am Garuda.
Among the
So the Garuda is there. He is saying that I am the Garuda. I'm I'm the Yama. Like the time. Why the like this? This is like the previous shloka. It was a Yama. He is saying it is like the destroyer. So everything will be destroyed. Everything is like now it is. Daityanam is like or the Kala. When Krishna says that Adi Madhya Anta, so like the Kala is the Anta time, like the Anta, and then Prajapati is that is beginning. Then he is maintainer God is also like he is saying that I am Adi Madhya and Anta, everywhere I am there. So the Kala is Anta time. Pravanam Pavatam Masmi
Pavatamasmi.
Ramashasavrutamaham
Brahma Sastra Bhritamaham.
Hasanam Makraschasmi
Jasanam Makaraschasmi.
Sotasam Asmi Janavi.
Shrotasam Asmi Janavi. Of purifiers, I am the wind. Of the wielders of weapons, I am Rama. Of fishes, I am the shark. And of flowing rivers, I am the Ganges.
So it is he is covering now, so like the previously he covered about the fire things. Now it is like the aquatics and air air related the species he is covering. Sarganam Adirantascha
Namadirantasya
Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna
Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna
Adhyatma Vidyanam
Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam
Saha Pravadatam Aham.
Vadaha Pravadatamaham.
Now this is like previously he explained about in the 20th shloka about the sentient beings. And non-sentient beings also. He is saying it is like the I am Adya, Anta, and Madhya also. So in that shloka he is mentioning this. Please read this.
Of all creations, I am the beginning and the end, and also the middle. O Arjuna, of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self, and among logicians, I am the conclusive truth.
Yeah, please read the commentary also.
Yeah, commentary. In text 20, Krishna also said, I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of all beings, sentient beings. Here, he refers to non-sentient beings. In Nyaya or logic, there are different types of ways to get the truth. They are called Vitendra, Vada, and Jalpa. Krishna here says, I am Vada, the natural conclusion. The difference is, Vitendra is when someone is arguing just concerned to defeat the other party, not really very concerned to find the truth. Jalpa means that one wants to prove that he is correct and others are wrong, regardless of who is actually correct. In Vada, one wants to find out what the actual truth is by using argument and discussion to do that. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Aksharanam Akarosmi
Aksharanam Akaro Asmi
Vanda Samakshikshayachah.
Dvandaha Samasikshaya cha.
Aham eva kshayo kalo.
Aham eva kshayaha kalo.
Ataha visvato mukha.
Dhataham Vishwato Mukhaha. Of letters, I am the letter, A. And among compound words, I am the dual compound. I am also inexhaustible time. And of creators, I am Brahma. Commentary. In Sanskrit, no word can be pronounced without the vowel, A. Similarly, nothing can exist without Krishna. This compound word, according to Srila Jiva Goswami, in his grammar is called the Rama-Krishna compound. It is when both parts are important. In other compounds, sometimes the first part is important, but the second isn't, or vice versa, or neither are important.
So he is dual compound also. He is a single letter A also. Like everywhere he is a u, ma. So that's why he is saying that I am Om also. So u, and ma. This will constitute everything. U is there, ma is there, is there. So there, like, Krishna is saying that like the compound word or the like the vowel also I am there. The single letter is also there. Whatever you are saying, it is writing, hearing. These are the things are or the sound that also I am. So whatever you are writing, English, Devanagari, whichever the language you are, so that also I am. Whatever you are hearing, there are some languages which are not which cannot be written. Only vocal things are there. So that also I am. Krishna says. Mrityu sarvaharashchaham
Mrityu sarvaharachaham.
madbhavasya bhavishyatam
Bhavasya bhavishyatam.
kirti shrivarkachan narinam
Kirti shrirvakcha narinam.
mutirmadha dhruti shama.
Mritirmedha dhritishama. Translation. I am all devouring death, and I am the generating principle of all that is yet to be. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. Commentary. This means of all feminine qualities, it doesn't have nothing to do with woman particularly, but in Sanskrit, there are many qualities that are feminine. And among all those qualities, these seven are considered representing Krishna. Srila Prabhupada states in his purport, the seven opulences listed, fame, fortune, etc., etc., are considered feminine. If a person possesses all of them or some of them, he becomes glorious.
So it is like kirti, like the feminine means it is like the masculine and feminine. It is not like the female should are actually only having it is. It's like it is fortune. It's like it is called as an Shri. It is actually a feminine. The fine speech is a mruduta. It is this word itself is a feminine, and this it is like there are like the qualities which is like the shauryata and the mruduta. Shaurya is a masculine and mruduta is a feminine. So these are the feminine qualities. Everybody should have these qualities. There are masculine qualities which are very much which is very much adorable for the male candidate, and there are some feminine, like almost almost all, which are also adorable for the male. But there are some qualities which are only adorable for the woman, like the Shoryata, it is adorable. Then it is we can say it is speaking harshly, but very this is like very cuttingly and harshly. That is a quality, how to speak that and when to speak that. That is also adorable for the woman, not only just speaking harshly, but when to speak harshly, when to just cut down this topic. That is required, but it is not that every time. As per the time, place, and circumstances, it is required. But majority of the masculine and feminine qualities, everybody can have it, but not all the qualities the woman has to possess it. Next one, it's 35. बृहत् साम तथा सामनाम
Bruhatsama tata samnam
गायत्री छंद सामहम
Gayatri chandasamaham
मासानाम मार्गशीर्षोऽहम्
मासानां मार्गशीर्षोऽहम्
ऋतूनां कुसुमाकरः.
ऋतूनां
Rutunam
कुसुमाकरः.
kusumakaraha.
Who can read? Just a minute. Raj Ramesh Prabhu,
Yeah, Prabhu.
please read.
Yeah. Of the hymns in the Samaveda, I am Brihat Sama, and of the poetry, I am the Gayatri. Of months, I am Margasira, November, December, and of seasons, I am flower bearing spring. Krishna already said that of Vedas, he is the Samaveda.
So it is November and December, he said. It is not a Kartik. But Krishna says that is like the because Radharani likes the Kartik, her name is Kartika. So that's why I like that. I accept. It's like, but my personal liking is I'm not a liking. I am that month. He is that month, but he likes the Kartik. He is a Margashirsha month, but he likes the Kartik. Why he is a Margashirsha month? It is like the devotees sometimes they are not really understanding. Like the Margashirsha is a month where the like the many saintly people did the tapasya. It is not likely because the Krishna mentioned in that the month like the Margashirsha I am. So that's why they have done the tapasya. It is very the month where the people feel encouraged to do a tapasya. That month it's itself is the month where the people feel encouraged to do a tapasya because it is a suitable atmosphere is there. November and December is there. The people like that. The atmosphere they like it, and that's like the because of that soothing of the atmosphere. The Krishna says that I am that month because the people. It is not harshness. This is like very humid Even if you go to the seashore area in the month of November and December, specifically in the month of December, it is not that much humid. Is very wonderful atmosphere is there. So that's why the people can do a tapasya. It was like doing the meditation more in the month. Dyutam chalayastam asmi.
Dyutam
Yutam
chalayatmam
chalayatam
asmi.
asmi.
1 minute. Tejas tejasvinamaham.
Tejasvinaham.
Jayosmi vyavasayosmi.
Yosmin Vyavasayosmi
Sattvam sattvatamaham.
Sattvam Sattvavatamaham.
This word Tejasvinamaham, somewhere we have seen it. In which chapter? This way we can play with the Gita. In the 7th chapter. In the 7th chapter. Tejasvinamaham. This is like the shloka where Krishna is explaining about it. The same line is here in the 7th chapter. Yeah, please read the translation.
I am also the gambling of chiefs, and of the splendid I am the splendor. I am victory, I am adventure, and I am the strength of the strong.
So now he's more into the quality basis. Now he is not talking about the names now. In this shloka, he has not mentioned the names, but he has mentioned about the qualities or the incidences or the gamblings. I'm also the gambling of the chiefs. The Krishna says that I did that. I did the gambling also. And I can cheat the people. So it is about the qualities he is explaining about now. If you are the cheater, I can cheat the cheaters also. Cheaters of the cheater. I am the cheaters of the cheater. Tejasvinam. Whatever the teja you are seeing, that I am the teja. Jayosmi Vyavasayosmi. I am the victory. And where? I am the victory in the Vyavasaya. So whatever the victory in your business, it is for the Vaishyas. That victory I am. Yeah. Vrishninam Vasudevosmi.
ऋषीणां वासुदेवो
Vasudevasmi.
Pandavanam Dhananjaya.
Pandavanam Dhananjaya.
Muninam Apyam Vyasaha.
Muninam Apiyam Vyasa
Kavinam Rushanam Kavi.
Kavinam Krishna Kavi.
So he is now coming to the point that among the Pandavas, I am the Dhananjaya, amongst you. So you are the conqueror of the wealth. So and Dhananjaya, why the Dhananjaya is mentioned? The Acharya says that I am the Lakshmipati. The people call me the Lakshmipati, and you are the conqueror of the wealth. So you conquered the wealth, but it is like my original name is Lakshmipati na. So I am the Lakshmipati, and you just conquered the wealth. So you got the Lakshmi, and I am the Lakshmipati. So that way, like the connection is there. And you are the famous amongst the Pandavas. Arjuna, you are the famous amongst the Pandavas. So whatever the mightiness is there in you, that I am. I am you. So the people say that Krishna says that he is Arjuna. he is this. So like the principle of the soham, 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 I am that, I am that, I am that. We can also say that. Krishna can say that I am this person, but you cannot say that I am the God. He says that he can say that I am there in you, but we cannot say that I am there in you. Just like I am you. I am there in you. I am a part and parcel of you, but I cannot say that I am you. That philosophy is wrong. The whole is always present in the part, but the part cannot claim that I am whole. Like that. Dando damayatasmansmi
Dando
niti rasmi jiki shatam
नीतिरस्मि जिगीषताम्
maunam chaivasmi guhyanam
मौनं चैवास्मि गुह्यानां
jnanam jnanavatamaham.
ज्ञानं तम् अहम्.
Please read.
Shall I read, Prabhuji?
Yes, ma'am.
Among all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment, and of those who seek victory, I am morality. Of secrets, these I am silence, and of the wise, I am the wisdom. Commentary. Now Krishna began to sum up. Beginning to sum up, Krishna explained that he is the generating seed without which nothing can exist. Krishna continued, saying that all these opulences are mere indications of his glory. Everything beautiful, glorious, and mighty spring from but a spark of his splendor. As he pervades and supports the entire universe with but a mere fragment of his total potency.
So there are total around 18 shlokas he spoke about the this is like the opulences. Now he is basically summarizing everything. When this yach, yad, like the yad parshvabhumi comes now, then it is like now it is like he is summarizing everything. Yachapi sarvabhutanam
Yachapi sarvabhutanam
bijam tadam arjuna
बीजं तदहम् अर्जुन
na tadasti vina yasyam
न ततस्ति विना यत्स्यान्
maya bhutam characharam.
मया भूतं चराचरम्.
Translation. Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existence. There is no being, move, or non-moving that can exist without me. Commentary. Krishna is explaining how one can actually think about him and meditate on him and see him everywhere. Because nothing moving or non-moving can exist without Krishna. Anything we see around us is dependent on Krishna and cannot exist without him.
Krishna is again please summarizing that. This is like the sentient, which I explained in the 20th shloka, and a non-sentient, which I explained in the 32nd shloka. They cannot exist without me. Adi, Ante, Madhye, everywhere I am there. You don't think. Now he is confirming again in the shloka number 39. Nantosti mama divyana
नान्तोऽस्ति
vibhutinam parantapa
विभूतीनां परन्तप
esha tadasyata prokto
एषा तदस्ता
ततो
प्रोक्तो
vibhutera vistaro maya.
विभूतेरविस्तरो मया.
Translation: O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestation. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulence.
Again, he is confirming. The shloka number 19, he mentioned that it is not my, it is like my prominent opulences I am just mentioning. It is not all in all. Now here also it is, he is mentioning it is, there is no end to my divine manifestations. So there is no end of my opulences. Nobody can say that whatever the Krishna has mentioned in this 18 shlokas is like between this 28 to 38. These are the only opulences of Krishna. Krishna says, no, 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 it is not like that. My opulences are unlimited, which I actually confirmed in the shloka number 19, and I am reconfirming in the shloka number 41. Yad yad vibhuti matsatvam
यद्यत् विभूतिमत्सत्
Srimad urjitam eva va
Srimad Urjitam Eva Va
Tad evadu gachatvam
Tadyat Eva Gachatvam
Mama tejamsha sambhavam.
Tam Tejo Masa Sambhavam.
That is, this is very important shloka. What to do with this Kali Vibhuti? What to do this with the Kali Vibhuti? He is mentioning.
Translation: Know that all opulent, beautiful, and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor.
So understand that all this, whatever now is like unlimited vibhutis are there, okay. And understand that whatever the beautiful, whatever the attractive, whatever the Tejomai is there, it is a spark of my splendor. This is a spark. It is a spark. It is very minute of my whole splendor. So he is mentioning about now. So it's like this in the material world, the spark is so attractive for us. And then in the spiritual world, the whole how it must be attractive. By this shloka, he is giving a glimpse of that. It is a spark only, and you are getting attracted by this. The vibhutis, you are attracted. This is Adi, Anta, and Madhya is me, where you are, because of that, you are actually attracted. But it is not whole show. It is, I am just giving you a trailer. अभी तो पिक्चर बाकी है, बहुत बड़ा क्लियर पिक्चर बाकी है. It's like my spiritual world. I am just clear telling you, please come for that. Then don't just clear saturated by this. Okay, I am just happy. Oh, the material world is so beautiful. No, no, no. It is a spark of my whole splendor. Yeah. अथवा बहुनयतेन
अथवा वा बहुनेतेन
किं ज्ञातेन तवार्जुन
Kim Nyatena Tavajuna
विच्चभ्याह्यमृदं कृष्णं
Vistabhyam Idam Krishnam
एकांशेन स्थितो
Ekam Sena Chito Jagat.
Please read.
Translation: But what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? What a simple fragment of myself I pervade and support this entire universe. Commentary: Whenever is seen, not only the extraordinary things that were mentioned by Krishna is supported by Krishna potency. And Srila Prabhupada say in his purport, if, however, one thoroughly studies the different descriptions of the opulences and expansion of Krishna's energy, then one can understand without any doubt the position of Lord Shri Krishna and can fix his mind in the worship of Krishna without deviation. The The Lord is all-pervading by the expansion of his partial representation, the super soul who enters into everything that is. Pure devotees, therefore, concentrate their minds in Krishna consciousness in full devotional service. Therefore, they are always situated in the transcendental position. Devotional service and worship of Krishna are very clearly indicated in chapter in verses 8 through 11. This is the way of pure devotional service. Krishna concludes that he is the seed of all existence, nothing can exist without him. There is no end of his infinite opulence. Everything glorious is but fragmental manifestation of his opulence. With a single fragment of himself, he fragmental manifestation of his opulence. With a single fragment of himself, he pervades and supports the entire creation. By describing his physical manifestations, the Lord gives us an opportunity to connect all our material attachment to him. If we connect everything we value to Krishna, gradually we will realize that he is the source of all attractive objects and we are ultimately attracted to him only. If the fragmental manifestation of Krishna's opulence is so attractive, how such more attractive will be the source of all opulence and loving relationship? Akhila Ras Amrita Murti. Srila Prabhupada summarized, if, however, one thoroughly studies the different descriptions of the opulences and the expansions of Krishna's energy, that one can understand without any doubt the position of Lord Krishna and can fix his mind in the worship of Krishna without deviation. The Lord is all-pervading by the expansion of his partial representation. The super soul who enters into everything that is pure devotee, therefore concentrate their mind in Krishna consciousness in full devotional service. Therefore, they are always situated in the transcendental position. Devotional service and worship of Krishna are very clearly indicated in this chapter in verses 8 through 11. That is the way of pure devotional service. How one can attain the highest devotional perfection of association with the Supreme Personality of Godhead has been thoroughly explained in this chapter. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Is finished now? Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, you are muted.
So it is 10th is over now, and there will be a gap. This Friday it will not be there, like the class will not be there. We will be meeting in the first week of March only. I am taking Yatra to Vrindavan. So from 23rd to 29th, I am not there. Hare Krishna. So 11th and 12th chapter, we can take it in the March first week. And your examination is there as decided. This is like 7, 8, 9 chapters. We can take the shloka test on the first week of March.
9th of March, Prabhuji. That's what we thought.
Yeah. 9th of March. And then 10, 8, 11 and 12, we can take in the first week of April something.
10, 11, 12, only 2 shlokas. Prabhuji, first 7 shlokas on 7th
Yeah,
of
first 7 shlokas. ठीक है. Hare Krishna.
Happy Yatra, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you. Happy Yatra, Prabhuji.
Please pray for all of us, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranam.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.